Welcome to the Bendino Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Burn the Players Association down to the ground. What the heck is going on over there? The phrase coming to mind, and it's an understatement, the blind leading the blind. Breanna Stewart, Kelsey Plum, writing a letter to the Players Association Executive Director Terry Carmichael Jackson, saying, hey, Terry, baby, girl, we have no idea what's going on. The players are pissed. The players are aggravated. We're divided, even though we go out and say we're not divided publicly, privately. We are extremely divided. We don't feel like we're represented at the table. We don't feel like you have our best interest at heart. Folks, the cat's been let out of the bag. These players haven't seen a proposal. The first proposal they saw, if you believe this letter, was in January. January? We're 17 months into this fiasco of Valentine's Day cards, TikTok posts, 14-page documents chastising Christine Brennan, hype videos of we're no longer being part of the CBA, we're demanding more. We're 17 months removed from all of that. And the first time you saw a proposal was in January. Yo, Fee, you're bad, Fee. You're a gangster. Hey, Terry Carmichael Jackson. Hey. What the heck is going on? Adam Silver, Kathy Engelbert. Folks, this is the group of people that they're going up against. You really think that they walk into negotiations scared of the players union, scared of the players association? They walk in there and they smell fear. They walk in there and they know they're sitting across from fish swimming with the sharks. They know they're playing one game and the players are playing another. They're playing chess, the players are playing chess. Let's get right into it. Please like the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Breaking. Shout out to Alexa Filippo. Now, this is breaking. Kelsey Plum and Breanna Stewart wrote a letter acquired by ESPN to the Players Association Executive Director Terry Jackson that expresses, quote, serious concerns about how the Players Association is handling current negotiations for a new collective bargaining agreement. You ever seen White Chicks? Remember the scene? They check into the hotel. I'm going to write a letter. That's what I'm envisioning. Dear Mr. Royal Hampton. Yikes. Quote, when we and other players have attempted to express concerns about negotiations, we have been made to feel as though we are acting against the interests of the PA. Many other players across the league feel the same frustrations and have expressed them to us, but feel afraid or unable to speak out. Oh, let's take a look at this article. Alexa Filippo and Don Van Natta Jr., an executive writer for ESPN, he helped us out with this one. Plum, Stewart raised concerns over WNBPA's handling of CBA talks. Executive committee members Kelsey Plum and Breanna Stewart wrote a 3-page letter Monday to Players Union Executive Director Terry Jackson, expressing serious concerns about how the PA is handling the current negotiations for a new collective bargaining agreement, including the lack of adequate player involvement in the process. They have no idea what's going on. Now, I don't have any inside sources, but we kind of have a feeling that the players had no clue what the heck was going on. We had a feeling, it's called putting two and two together. Yeah. In the private communication, which was obtained Tuesday by ESPN, Plum, the first vice president of the union, and Stewart, a vice president, requested a change dynamic between our Players Association administrators and the players and said, quote, we do not feel like we have an adequate seat at the table in these negotiations. The union held a call with its players Tuesday evening, according to sources, to address the issues raised by Stewart and Plum, as well as the results of Players Association surveys sent in recent days, polling players on their thoughts toward the league's latest CBA proposal. This article is going to have a lot of quotes directly from that letter. The union declined to comment when reached by ESPN. Whoa. Why are you declining to comment? You guys are usually so fast to put out your statements, union. You guys are usually jumping at the bits to try to sway public opinion one way or the other. Why are you so quiet over here? Oh, come on. Don't tell me that there is dissent within the ranks. Jackson shared the letter with the executive committee earlier Tuesday, sources said. It is unclear whether the rest of the 7-player executive committee agrees with Plum and Stewart's sentiments on player association leadership, or whether they were informed before the letter was sent. Sources have indicated that some members are content with the union's handling of negotiations. Executive committee, some members are content with the handlings. Okay, remember what was reported, what did we say, 2-3 days ago? Where there's now a little bit above 50% that are in favor of how things are progressing, in favor of a strike still, and not in favor. And we didn't know whether it's a 4-3 in favor, a 5-2 in favor. Feeling a little bit like 4-3 right now. It's feeling a little bit like Breonna Turner's that one vote, just putting it over the edge. Way to go, Breonna Turner. The letter was sent nearly a week before the March 10th date the league gave the WNBPA last month to try to complete a term sheet for a new CBA. The 2026 regular season is scheduled to begin May 8th, but before then, the league must hold a college draft, yada, 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 yada. The letter starts with Plum and Stewart expressing immense gratitude for Jackson's leadership of the Players Association over the past decade and the results she has garnered in that span, adding they believe she wants what's best for the players. Yeah, kiss some ass real quick before you lay down the hammer. Hey, it's not hard to negotiate a new deal for the WNBA when they literally have nothing to negotiate and they have to say, yeah, okay. Newsflash, her job wasn't that hard. Hey, this is our deal. Yeah, okay. Wait, don't accept the deal so fast. Make them extend the deadline. Good idea. Hey, this is our deal. No, not right now. We're going to extend the deadline. 30 days later. No, we're going to extend it. 30 days later. Yeah, okay. Stop. This is the first time that they actually have like some type of person in their league that fans care about, that they maybe see some dollar signs. The first probably true negotiation. And Terry, you're failing, Terry. You're failing. But we are frustrated that we have not made more progress as we near the March 10th deadline. Oh, so sad. Stewart and Plum continue, and we believe this is a result of a breakdown in communication between you and the executive committee and players more broadly. The administrators of the PA are letting them down, not communicating what's going on. And we said this a little bit last week. Me and Rudy talked about this on our Friday show. How funny would it be if what's being talked about in negotiation rooms, only 5% of that trickles down to the players? Only 10% of that gets repeated to the executive committee. And the other 90%, the other 95% kind of just keep it to themselves. Because what they divulge to the rest of the players, what they divulge to the executive committee, it's going to keep them anti-owners. It's going to keep them saying, no, we want to strike. But the other 95%, they might say, oh, that's not that bad. Oh, that seems pretty fair, actually. Okay. The WNBPA opted out of the previous CBA nearly 17 months ago. Negotiations have ramped up over the last 8 months. We know this. But Stewart and Plum say they have been... Oh, this is crazy. This is great. Let me take a sip of my drink. Shout out to the Eagles, by the way. Shout out to all of you as well who support the channel and are still hanging around 9 minutes in. I appreciate you guys. But Stewart and Plum say they have been, quote, privy to details of these negotiations for less than 2 months, having first seen a proposal in January, and that they've repeatedly asked for information from PA staff, but have yet to receive it. The first proposal they saw was in January. We've been doing this song and dance for 17 months. It's ramped up in the last 8 months, and the first proposal they saw was in January. Now, you ready for this? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Seriously. What about all of the times that they came out publicly and said, oh, this isn't fair. Oh, we're not getting what we want. So you guys didn't have the whole entire picture. You guys didn't have all the information. And you're coming out publicly. That's why we say stay quiet while this is going on. Stop speaking so loud. Stop being so confident about what's going on behind the scenes, because we all had a feeling you didn't know. And now it's coming out. Yeah, you guys didn't know. Yet you still came out every time a microphone was placed in front of you, and you acted like things were down the drain. You acted like the owners were shafting you every single time, and you had no clue what was actually being proposed. Quote, yeah, and they've repeatedly asked for information from PA staff, but have yet to recover it. Hey, can I get those documents I asked for? Yeah. Hey, can I get those documents I asked for? Yeah. This is like you're getting accused of a crime and you ask for discovery, and they say, yeah, I'll get that for you, and you're just waiting. You're just waiting for that discovery to show up on it, and it just never shows up. Quote, despite a year and a half of negotiations, we have not been meaningfully engaged, the letter said. What have you guys been doing? I get it. They're not sharing information. Are you raising hell and high water behind the scenes? Or are you too chicken shit to say anything? Let's say they are threatening you. The players are scared. I'm scared. I'm scared to speak up. I'm afraid. If I say anything, they'll just threaten me and say they're going to go play an Unrivaled. Okay. What about you, Breanna Stewart? They can threaten you like that? You're a co-founder of Unrivaled. So threats like that are empty to you. Threats like that are meaningless to you. What up? What about you, Kelsey Plum? Don't all you players got pieces of Unrivaled? What is this, a mean girls club? Yeah, we know. A sorority? I know what it is. I get it. I figured it out. You guys are scared that if you actually speak up on the basketball court, you guys will be fouled and treated like Caitlin Clark, and you can't have that. You've been privileged. Now I understand. Speak the up. It's being a little wimps. The examples of requested information include the examples of requested information that they have yet to receive until they got it. Detailed breakdowns of the WNBA's expenses and revenue to the best of our understanding. A comparative analysis between potential losses players would face in a delayed or strike-shortened season versus the potential gains achieved in a new CBA earned through continued negotiations. A clear description of how rookie-scale salaries will be structured and how they scale during a rookie contract. Information on distributions from one-team partners, and a clear articulation of the executive committee's role and responsibilities. They don't even know what their role and responsibilities are. Oh my God. Folks, if you manage something, if you supervise something, the first thing you do with your team is break down the roles and responsibilities of your team. So there's no confusion. All things are accounted for. Yeah, you have some crossover. You have some cross-training here and some cross-training there. But by and large, these are your roles. These are your responsibilities. Excel at it. These are your roles, these are your responsibilities, work on it. These are your roles, these are your responsibilities, we can't do it without you. They're just chickens with their heads cut off, pretty much. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Cluck, cluck, cluck. As we understand it, the executive committee's role is to help share the overall goals and priorities of the CBA and to serve as a bridge between your negotiating team and the broader membership, ultimately helping to secure player approval of any deal, they wrote. Without access to the information requested above, the executive committee cannot fulfill this role, and players cannot be expected to engage meaningfully in a process they have largely been excluded from. Damn. Hey, Nneka Ogwumike, Nneka Ogwumike doesn't want you, Nneka Ogwumike. They don't want you guys messing up her bag now. She doesn't want you getting in the way now. Nneka Ogwumike and Terry Carmichael Jackson. Terry, ladies, go hire somebody legit. How about that? Oh, shit. Stewart and Plum requested a meeting of the executive committee within 24 hours to discuss the requested information, which turned into the all-player meeting. Who is in the executive committee? Who's the rat? in the executive committee saying, hey, they want a executive only meeting. Let's get everybody in here. Let's drown out the noise. They got a mole in their crew. Quote, the two additionally expressed frustration with how their concerns have been received by the Players Association. Quote, when we and other players have attempted to express concerns about negotiations, we have made to feel as though we are acting against the interests of the PA, the letter read. Many other players across the league feel the same frustrations and have expressed them to us, but feel afraid or unable to speak out. Plum and Stewart said that this dynamic between unit administrators and players, quote, has begun to create unnecessary divisions at a time in which a united front and informed player body are essential to achieve maximum leverage. We said it 2 weeks ago. We're saying it now. Shoot, we probably said it over a month ago. They're divided. They're not on the same page. And as much as Alicia Clark, I like you, Alicia Clark. As much as Alicia Clark wants to come out and say there's no division, there's no fracture, you're lying. Stop. Why you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop lying. ESPN previously reported that there has been a strong debate within the executive committee in recent months over how to proceed in negotiations with a split over willingness to hold out or to take a deal more in line with the league's latest proposal. In a player call last week, a source told ESPN half of the player leadership reaffirmed its desire to keep a strike on the table. The Players Association, player body, blah, 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 blah. We know about the revenue share. We know what Kelsey Plum said. The two echoed what Kelsey Plum's beliefs in the letter, saying they are concerned about the impact that a standoff or work stoppage would have on the overall financial health of the league and believe it's time to begin negotiating off the league's proposal when it comes to revenue sharing. Stop setting your bold numbers. Stop with the 27% and the 26%. Start being realistic. It's been time to negotiate off the league's proposal. You thought they were going to negotiate off your proposal? Oh, 27%. Let's come down to 25. No. No, that's not how this works. You're across the room from this little CBA negotiate. This is nothing to the people in the room. This is your livelihood. Like, to the players, this is your livelihood. To the people in the room, they've made hundreds of deals like this. They've sat across from sharks. They've been the fish in the water going up against sharks. Players were in over your head. You guys were in over your head. Both players were clear in Monday's media availability that more negotiation is needed. Players said in a letter they'd like to see the league examine its expenses and identify meaningful ways to reduce the amount of those expenses are carried by players at both at the team and especially at the league level. Housing is probably one of those, but y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want that. We need to start being pragmatic in these negotiations and how decisions are being made. Last week, nearly a dozen players' agents sent a letter to Jackson expressing our collective. Terry Carmichael Jackson finally feeling the heat. Nneka Ogwumike, I guarantee you, she's the rat in the room. She's the mole in the room. She wants it all for herself. She's willing to burn it down for her own ego. Am I going to put a lot of this on Nafisa Collier? Probably, because she's the mouthpiece for this. She's the spokesperson. She's the person they keep putting in front of the camera, and she regurgitates the nonsense. She's probably playing both fences, but she's really a secret agent. She's Terry Carmichael Jackson's secret agent. Nneka Ogwumike has disappeared. She's nowhere to be found. She's doing her dirty work in silence. She's sabotaging the players in silence. James Bond movie. I believe this is a Skyfall. Spectre, maybe. Comes up to Mr. White. Says he's going to go hunt down Blofeld, whoever the fuck they're talking about. And Mr. White says, "You're a kite dancing in the wind, Mr. Bond." The players They are kites dancing in the wind. No idea what the hell's going on. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. See you next time. And if you're still here, I appreciate you. As always, take it easy.